Well, I'm back. I went ahead and kept a promise you didn't even know about. And that was I was going to try the new camera again because it has a remote control to it. And it did just fine except for one thing. It limits the time on the videos to 10 minutes. Folks, nobody decides but me what I'm going to do as far as limiting time. One thing I like about my original camera, which is what I'm using right now, it auto focuses. The new one does that too, but I'm gonna have to figure something out on the new one. It's handier when I can just click a doodad and start the video instead of having to stand up and start and stop it. The Sony that I'm using right now had one. Another thing about the Sony and the new camera, I was using this tripod, and this little gizmo right here, the screw is too small to adequately affix the camera, and the camera would wobble and I'd have to build something up around it or whatever. With this with the tripod I'm using now, which is an actual Targus tripod, aluminum with all the adjustments and everything, excuse me, it's stable. I didn't start using it before. The thing I like about this one, the legs bend, and if you're in a vehicle you can go ahead, and I've done this several times, film through the windshield of a car. You can take that little adjustable tripod and affix it to your dashboard, and just a second, there, the itch is gone, and video while moving or whatever. Now I'm going to title today's episode Second Stimulus Check Update, and the reason I'm going to do that it's not clickbait. It really isn't. It's because I do not think there's going to be one. I'm going to address Pastor David Coverstone's visions or dreams he had, and the fourth one that he initially listed, he said that there was a calendar and a finger poked on September on the calendar, and the words brace yourself, brace yourself, brace yourself came up, and the politicians were in back rooms patting each other on the back and sneering, and oh, they pulled a big one off and all this stuff. I don't know if they're ever going to approve a second stimulus package or second stimulus check. I don't. Am I worried about that? A little bit, not for us personally and my family, but for, well, I read an article, and the Drudge Report has since taken it down. I think I read it on Drudge, but it's about a deal called Reddit. And after I do this video, I'm going to go ahead and look up Reddit and probably join. Evidently it's someplace people post their opinions and everything, but several people on Reddit have been saying that they're really worried. They're down to their last $16. They're flat broke. They're getting booted out of their house. The thing I worry about all this more than anything else are the children. I worry about, I do. A little kid has, and even teenagers have no, they have no say-so. They really don't. They cannot say what is bothering them and anybody listen. These are perilous times we're living in, folks. They really are. It's all in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, book of Daniel, Matthew chapter 24. Read it in other places. Just get that Bible, crack it open, and study it. It really, really bothers me for the children. It does. We have 5 children that live here most of the time. 2 of them spend time with their mom, time with their dad, and I worry about those kids too. I really do. I worry about their mother. She's like my daughter. I love her with my whole heart. And she lives south of us in a town called town called Ardmore. For some reason Walmart was on my brain. I had to go there yesterday. There is a lot going on. There is some good stuff going on, but mostly there is a lot of bad stuff going on. And I worry about that. I greatly worry about that. I have friends and family that I pray for constantly, and I do. I mean, the bulk of my day, every day, is spent with me praying for people. Even folks that have spitefully used me, I pray for them. Folks that despise me, I pray for them. I do. I'll be so glad when all this mess is over with and God is back on this planet running things. I really am looking forward to it. I have not been a good person most of my life. I'm trying harder than I ever have right now to help others and be kind. Before I close this video log out, I will tell you, yesterday morning early, like at 5:30, my wife and I got up and I drove her over to Mercy Hospital in Ada. She had to have an MRI. She's got a problem with her neck. It's decades old from a wreck she had. A lawyer's wife rear-ended her while she was in her Pinto with our children in the car with her, and I think a couple of my very young siblings, but there never was an adequate compensation for that wreck. We had insurance. The other person had insurance, but her husband was a fairly slick attorney. But my wife got whiplash, and it has played havoc with her since then. So we went to the hospital. She got an MRI, and we came home again. That's how my day started off yesterday, and then it was just an extremely busy day. Today is Friday, and as I've stated numerous times, I hate Fridays. Well, I'm going to stop saying that. I'm going to love every day that I'm above ground and drawing breath. Truly, every day that you're alive is a blessing. Especially if you're not right with God, it gives you an opportunity to get right with God, is basically what it does. And folks, these are the end days, end times. They really are. I've seen many people I love and care about have absolutely bad problems. And, you know, it's like a passage in the Bible, and I can't remember where it's at, but it talks about it raining on the just and the unjust. whether that rain's a blessing or a curse. It can be both. Well, God bless you. I love you. I do. And I do want God to bless you with everything He's capable of blessing you with. Now, hopefully this video will take and I'll get it uploaded. But anyway, try to be kind to someone today.